Annie Moylan's obstetrician knew there was a golden hour for giving antibiotics for sepsis, but it still took longer for the pregnant mom to be given the drugs she needed. The 37-year-old died from multi-organ failure caused by the infection within hours of delivering her baby stillborn and less than 24 hours after falling ill in August 2017. Another obstetrician earlier prescribed rest and paracetamol when she reported gastroenteritis symptoms, but when her condition didn't improve, Moylan went to Holmes Glen Private Hospital. Read more than gastro, midwife speaks at inquest into young mum's death when her membrane spontaneously ruptured at 18 weeks. She was urgently transferred to St. Vincent's Private Hospital where her own obstetrician Dr. Vicky Knott was expected to meet her. Dr. Knott arrived about 1:30 a.m., more than an hour after Moylan, and immediately diagnosed sepsis. She told an inquest into Moylan's death on Thursday that there was a golden hour, a principle that antibiotics should be administered within an hour of a diagnosis of sepsis. Dr. Knott admitted prioritizing the delivery of the baby over administering the antibiotics. Moylan didn't receive her first dose until 2:46 m. The drugs were only given then when midwife Rachel Miller, who had been at Moylan's side since her arrival at 12:15 a.m., noticed the syringe sitting on a bedside table. She didn't know who ordered it or who put it there, but immediately questioned Dr. Knott about whether it should be given and then administered the dose. Miller said she questioned when Moylan arrived if she should even be there because she was so unwell. "We would not normally have a patient appearing like that on the ward. I was wondering in my mind, is this the place Annie should be?" she said. Nearly an hour later, Miller found a syringe containing a dose of a second antibiotic that had not been given. Moylan had already been transferred to theater by then, said Ms. Miller, who wasn't aware the drug had even been ordered. Moylan's father, retired GP Brian Moylan, acknowledged the distress the young midwife had experienced caring for his daughter. Miller has since changed careers. Personally, the impact of this event means that I have been unable to continue working as a midwife or a nurse, despite my efforts to do so, she said. Read more. Police seize $675 million worth of ice destined for Australian streets. It was an incredibly traumatic experience. In an expert opinion, Professor Mark Umstad said Moylan was displaying the classic symptoms of sepsis. There is an unexpected delay in commencing antibiotics in a timely manner, both at Holmes Glen Private Hospital and on arrival at St. Vincent's Private Hospital, he wrote in a submission to State Coroner John Kane. Given that Moylan was clearly septic and unwell, I am unable to determine any reason for the delay.